What's up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Another day with Mr. A. Happy A Day. I love hearing my talking points reaffirm. I'm going to do a piggyback off Coach. I've been saying it since day one. Well, I haven't said this quote. Women keep other women single. But I do say this. Men make other men simps. The very first video I did back in 2017 was I haven't had sex yet. And people were like, why are you talking about not having sex yet? I knew where we were heading in society thanks to social media. All I try to do is get dudes to not base their self-worth on women, not listen to gump, simp-ass men. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me let Coach go in. I've been saying, those who've been following me, you already know I've been on it. I've been going in on dudes. I go in on Babylon, period. I don't talk about females all the time. I talk about dudes, too. Probably why it took like 8 years to get 3,000 subs before I got freaking deleted for hate speech. It is what it is, man. I'm just being reasonable, fair, and pragmatic out here, man. But let me let Coach go in. I'm just going to piggyback off of it. Here we go. Shout out to CGA.
Marvelous Marvin. But I find ironic and confusing about last night's stream is that you're not lucky. That if you're not lucky to have experience with women in your teens and 20s, you are made fun of and ridiculed by the majority of men, including me. He says if women are not that important, why would it be a catalyst to be made fun of if you have little to no experience? You end up in the carrot and the stick situation trying to make up time you can't get back when you were younger. Well, it is in fact true that men will always be ridiculed and made fun of because they don't have experience with women. To the point, to your point, if you can't find a wife, ridicule.
Yeah, this is good stuff, man. And that's why, that's why I say just free your mind, man, for society, man. We already do that over here, man. I'm on that monk mode, Zen mode. I'm like I said, I'm on some high level monk mode over here. Hell, like I said, people be thinking I'm gay and shit, bro. This has always been I just promote this on my channel, man. Those who've been following me for a long time. I have not wavered from the stance. Learn to love that man in the mirror. F what people got to say. Let me let my boy go in real quick. Here we go.
How are you going to keep? Relationships are something to keep. It's to be enjoyed out of your freshness. And in your strength, you find that everything becomes more pure. Everything wants to be with you when you're empty of intention.
Everything wants to be with you when you're empty of intention, bro. I can bear witness to this, man. I can bear witness to this, bro. That's why I said I don't be coming from a position of, not attracting women. I don't hate women. And I continue to get attraction confirmation from the opposite sex because I'm tapping into my own individuality. I know I'm not like all these other people. Hey, man, I'm an individual, bro. Free thinking black man, a pookie that thinks, a pookie for the most high. You ain't gotta like it. I just be, I ain't sweating them one way or another. And a lot of them be choosing too, because again, I'm vibrating on a different frequency than most of these dudes are on. Get your own frequency, man. That's all. That's why I put it out there. Let he who receive, receive. I know I'm just a drop of water in the ocean, especially after getting deleted like this, man. I just put it out there, man. The universe, it'll find who it needs to find. Everything want to be with you when you're empty of intent, bro. Monk mode, man. That's Zen. Telling you, bro.
Not too much intention creates tension.
I'm lonely. I'm thirsty. I want to get laid. You're vibrating. You're vibrating differently, man, and they can tell, bro. Telling you, bro, you better learn to get comfortable in your own goddamn skin.
You see, when you are empty from this need, from any kind of need also, and this is not an arrogance, it means just in your natural state of being. You don't need to be approved of. You don't even feel you need to be loved even.
Bro, I can message. I can bear witness to that, bro. Yep. Just completely, man. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Like the video, sub, whatever, man. Hey, I'm just putting it out there, man. Hey, it's good shit, man. Let he who receive, receive.
You don't need to be approved of. You don't even feel you need to be loved even.
So you connect to the Most High, connect to the universe, man. I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard to explain, me personally, man. I'm living this, so I mean, I'm just trying to put it out there. If you get something from it, cool. But he ain't wrong, man. And again, like I did that video the other day about when you're not sweating a woman, especially women who are used to dudes kissing their ass, especially women who are like physical, used to getting pounded. When you just kind of not sweating them, bro, especially if they cut for you too, they don't know what to do, man. They really don't. They don't know what to do. It's funny. It's like a superpower, bro.
Can you imagine such a thing?
Yes.
From being in a place where you don't need it to be loved. It's a very quiet place.
And again, I've always been like this. I didn't have to get my heart broken by a Jezebel. I didn't have to get rejected from women. I've always naturally been like this my whole life. What y'all see is Mr. A. I've been like this my whole life. I've been myself, man. I just march to the beat of my own drum. I had to get my heart broken. Women don't like me. I'm upset. I want to Ted Bundy women. Nope. I'm just going on a ramble, man. Let he receive. I know I keep saying that. Let's keep going.
To that point, if your wife doesn't honor and respect you, you're ridiculed, right? So even if you have a wife, to that point, if you suck at dating and you can't get good dates, ridicule. Yep. If you're a low quality dater, ridicule. To that point, if you're a virgin, ridicule. So in essence, yes, most men can escape it. Men will internally, or let's say you have a wife and you can't take care of her and for her, ridicule. So to that point, you will always face this type of ridicule and judgment unless you're a secure man and you're happily the monk mode. You're happily going to be monk and you're not going to face this type of ridicule. But it's not the same. For women, they are celebrated in praise. They're celebrated in praise if they're a virgin and they maintain their virtuousness. They're celebrated if they're able to, we celebrate them highly if they're able to attract a husband. We also celebrate them for being dominant in their marriages and dominating a man. We celebrate them. So it is always the inverse. But men will always be judged by women and what you do to take care of that woman.
Yeah, it's not going to stop, guys. That's why I say before I say it again. I'm just a drop of water in the ocean. The programming's too. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. Let those receive. You got simp ass uncles, brothers, cousins telling you ain't nothing. Fuck them. That's my advice. I mean, that's my advice, bro. It is what it is, man. But it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, man. Learn to love that man in the mirror. I said before, I'll say it again. I got to put 50% of the blame on dudes, too. Hell, even Coach does it. Coach does it all the time, making fun of dudes only getting laid. Just be aware. Just be aware. People's words, man. And that's why I always talk the way I talk about these guys out here, lonely, thirsty, because he's going to get to in a second. All it does is set men up to be simps, man. Let me keep going.
If you want to leave that, you can definitely leave that. But it's true. I think men do need experience with women if it is your goal to have a woman. If you don't want to have a woman, you don't need this experience.
People need to be honest with themselves, man. Yep. People need to be honest. 2025, people need to be honest with themselves. You're going to go monk mode. We're living in a monetized society. These women are monetized, whether you like it or not. It's not going to stop. Get rid of all these smartphones. If that's not going to happen, don't expect things to change, man. Monk mode, trick, take a chance getting married and have kids. I don't know why the hell you want to do that. That's it, man. Or off yourself. This is the new reality, man.
Like you're like, I don't care about having a woman. Monk mode. Then you don't care about this type of judgment. But a lot of guys will want a woman and have no experience with them. So now you're going to be up shit's creek.
I've been saying that for the longest time. I just like hearing my talking points reaffirmed. I attract a lot of guys like this, not having sex. So that's why I talk about not having sex and stuff. I attract either the lonely guys or the dudes that are angry, sexually frustrated, thinking I'm thinking like them. I'm like, nope. I'm trying to get y'all to get some of that monk mode pimping, man. That pie made. So I'll always be doing my beard like this. Real talk, man. Man, it is what it is. But I tell you, it's just funny knowing that I was always been on the right path, man. I just like hearing people just reaffirm what I've been saying, man. It's funny.
Hey, now you're going to be up shit's creek because what's going to happen is this. Let me show you what's going to happen. And we're going to get to it. I got two more to read. This is going to happen. So this is a guy that had very limited experience with a woman. And he probably was very hopeful. And he was using the hope strategy or hopeless romantic. And then he went out here and got finessed. See that? What?
Some simp that got married, his wife was cheating on him with a woman and a man.
Out there and got finessed. But guys are out here wanting to be with attractive women but you have no experience. How you gonna deal with a highly attractive woman with not a lot of experience? So I'm telling you, most of the people here are not monk mode.
Yep. I've been saying before, dudes are angry because they want to get laid like Pookies and Chads, or they're hopeless romantics. I've been telling dudes, like I said again, I've been telling you, these women can see you coming. That's why I keep playing the same goddamn clips, bro. Y'all, your boy is on it, man. Y'all see why I keep playing the same clips, man, over and over. First of all, they're all connected to the same demonic spirit. Let's just start there. To make it easy for you, 1 + 1 is 2. Are they saving themselves to marriage like the Most High intended? Nope. What's the other path they're walking? Babylon. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
How would you make a guy wait before you give it up to him?
Depends on the guy. Depends on if I like him or if I'm physically attracted to him and the energy is there and I think it's mutual and I feel as though there's respect, it could be sooner than later. But if I feel as though this is somebody who is a long play, you can kind of gauge that. Like initially you're like, okay, you're just short term, or no, you actually have qualities that I could see bringing us into the future. Then that person I might have wait a little bit long.
They're not stupid, y'all. They're not dumb. Once they tether to Babylon, it's a wrap, man. Or you got it, or you don't. This is why I keep playing the mighty Reese Bobby.
Always remember, think first and last.
What are you after, man? What are you after? That's that video I did the other day. Women, whenever they feel they're not benefiting from showing their physicality, they feel used. You got the slow pimp gumps out here who want to get pussy, but they want to slow pimp their way and do it the honorable way. I don't want to pay for it, but I'm going to take her out on dates and just slow. She knows you're trying to get laid. That's why all these dating coaches are failing and stuff, because you can't fake this stuff, because it's all spiritual. I've been calling this out since day one. Two become one flesh. If she's getting pounded out by chaotic energy, getting her back blown out, pair bonding to these dudes, if you're not that guy, nothing you can say, nothing you can do. And this is 18 through 25. If you're not experiencing that 18 through 25, get a new strategy. Get a new strategy, bro. I've been calling this out. I want her to like me for me, and I don't want to pay a woman who's on social media, a non-virgin, went through a whole phase program. You don't want to pay? Come on, y'all. Let's be realistic out here, bro. And then some of you guys out here, I want a woman that's a virgin. I'm gonna have to cope with the rest of my life knowing I'm not gonna get a woman that's a virgin, but I have a prawn addiction. And come on, y'all. Let's be realistic out here, y'all. Come on, man. I digress, y'all. I'm just, get my channel removed, just kind of looking at some of my older videos. I've been saying the same shit for many, many years, bro. That's why I said, man, I'm glad this stuff's starting to evolve with us, at least in these immediate areas. But let's keep going. My goodness, man.
Those people here are in a variety of trying to learn where they want to be in life. So if you want to be monk mode, no experience required. But there are a lot of guys trying to go to the JUCO. I'm trying to go to the JUCO and deal with highly attractive young women. And you got no experience? Yeah, I'm going to ridicule you.
That's fair. Yep. You're going to get chewed up and spit out, man. You're going to get chewed up and spit out.
I'm going to ridicule you.
So somebody said, I'm talking about, yes. Are you talking about smashing and trying to be like Pookies and Chads? I'm not talking about that. About being an individual, a godly man that you can pair bond with a goddamn, I can talk about that because I can tell you a couple of different things. I can pair bond. I already know I can be attached more than most of these heathens out here. But it is what it is, man. Like, man, if you get something from it, cool. If not, I don't even know why you're here, man. Real talk. Let's keep going.
Right, because you're not ready.
I've been saying that.
Ready. Most guys think they're ready to date an attractive woman.
I've been saying it. I've been saying
So we
that.
can talk about all these soggy broads if you want, and all these old leftover and not gonna eat cockeyed, all right, Gila monsters, all right. But at the end of the day, that's all you deserve. You right there at your level. I don't care how handsome you are. You right there at Gila monster level. You're gonna date Gila monster. All right, that's what you're gonna date. You're not ready for an attractive woman because attractive women, unless you're a pookie, right, and super duper pookie, all right, you ain't gonna be in there. She ain't gonna listen to you, and you better be ready to deal with that. She's monetized because all attractive women are monetized, all of them. It doesn't mean she sells pussy, but her pussy is always on the goddamn line. People are doing something to get to that punani.
Tricking.
So she could be hot.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Tricking's at an all-time high. Dude's gonna be out there just hitting on your girl all the time, bro. Game ninja's gonna be trying to holler. The upkeep, bro. Dudes be getting caught up on that looks at it, man. It ain't all it's cracked up to be, bro.
And for a model gig, she's gonna be a waitress, server, stripper, flight attendant. These are all monetizing her beauty. She's monetizing her beauty. And everybody that hires her for a job wants to fuck her. Right? So that's monetized too. And she thinks she's a fucking genius and her law degree matters. No, people want to get to that punani.
And that's another thing I have with men, game ninjas. Telling them what they want to hear, gassing their heads up. Again, this is all spirit, guys. This is all the brand of Babylon. This is all Babylonian witchcraft. This is all the song and dance of Babylon. Just under complete delusion because dudes tell her what she wants to hear, clapping cheeks under that spiritual energy. That's why everything's a cesspool, bro. Thinking she's smarter than she actually is because dudes tell her what they want to hear. Don't want to be up front. It's going to cost me the woman. When you hear guys talk like that, what does that tell you? I mean, come on. It's not going to stop, guys. I just like to call it out. I'm just calling it out. It's not going to stop. The milk's been spilled. Move accordingly.
Right? They're just trying to fuck. Right? Like that white dude earlier trying to magnify and uplift the black woman. He just likes black person. So if you think you can deal with a monetized woman in a way confidently, but you lack experience, you're gonna get ran over, bro. So yes, I'm gonna ridicule you for that mindset. You're gonna get ran over.
And that's why I keep talking about it, man. Be careful basing your self-worth, thinking you're less than, thinking you're lonely, thinking a woman's going to complete you. You're going to get chewed up and spit out. And again, we've already established when she's in survival mode past 30, the looks slide. They get a little bit more. Okay, we can kind of go out lower on the totem pole. A woman's words, basing your self-worth on a woman's words. Where is it at? I just thought about this. Yep, I just thought about this. Where is it at? Where my girl at? Let me see if I can find it. A woman's words, y'all.
Here's how to make a man do anything for you. Just gas him up all day, every day. If I see my husband working hard, I'm like, oh, baby, I love me a hardworking man that provides for his family. He could literally be taking a and I'll be like, I love me a regular man. I tell him that he's a great husband 10 times a day. Why? Well, because it's true. But 2, because men thrive off that shit. All you have to do is tell him that he's Superman and he'll change his name to Clark Kent the next day. Appreciate a man good enough and he will move mountains just to kiss your feet. Men are so simple. All they need are affirmations and booty. That's it. And our words are so powerful, we can literally turn a hobo into a CEO simply by pouring into him.
She's not wrong. She is not wrong. What happens when you outlive your usefulness? And now I'm no longer complimenting you, and you're not satisfying me sexually, and I'm bored, and I've never had an orgasm, and I never loved you. Now your day is ruined. I'm going to off myself. A woman's words makes or break most dudes. That's why I get on here, boys. They ain't had sex yet, 6-inch dick. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if a woman likes me or not. It's liberating, because like I said again, I'm smart enough to know there ain't nothing I can do to try to win her over anyway. That's why I've always been red pill my whole goddamn life, bro. I just realized that. I'm like, damn, I've always been aware, bro. I've always been aware. Just question everything. Just let's keep going. I don't even know where I'm going with this. If you get something from it, cool.
That little bit of money you got, that woman is literally extorted way bigger money from dudes like you, and you trying to hold on to 300, 400, or 500 bucks. She's got that off of dudes for doing nothing, but nothing. People are giving her money just because you're you, ass nigga. All right, and they were gonna do that, guys. Here, look, they're gonna do that right in your face. They're gonna do that right in your face. So if you think you're ready to date highly attractive women and women that are bad and young and high level, all right, unless you're ready for that, I'm gonna give you an example of this. Sorry, man, this needs to be answered. So I'm gonna ridicule you if you're here thinking that money is gonna be your only solution out here. You better learn how to be a man and a boss and get to some money. So getting to the bag is one step.
There's a lot of variables, man. There's no one. It's really, man. Monk mode is really absolute if you want true peace, man. But like I said, come on, dealing with women, bro. It's really there's no one size fits all, bro. It's all seasonal. You better, like I said again, if you deal with a non-virgin, you better adopt the Reese, Bobby. I'm trying to tell you.
Always remember, think first, last.
It is what it is, man. I just want to do a reaction to Coach off that, man. Talking points reaffirmed. Dudes keep other dudes simps. Let's always be going in on like Deontay Wilder, with this mentality. I don't have nothing against him per se, but dudes with this mentality,
we need each other, just like water. Live like plants need water. We need each other. We need that affection, that physical touch, that affirmation from each other. We need that confirmation,
that type of attitude right there. And dudes be trying to, well, they used to when I first started doing video, trying to project that neediness onto me and that weak man. Come on, bro. Nope.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
That's just my take on it, man. Again, I just like hearing my talk points reaffirmed. Think for yourself, man. Who are you, man? Again, what happens when our words no longer benefit you? It's going to ruin your day. Death of a thousand cuts, man. Who are you? It is what it is, man. But hey, man, the milk's been spilled. The die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. That's all I got, good peoples. I am out. Laters.